5-minute reviews by Finesse Fishing 101. Hello, this is Kevin from Finesse Fishing 101, and today I'm going to be reviewing this lure, the Thomas E.P series spinner. This one is in nickel gold, and for spinners, I mean, obviously spinners are proven to work, but this is a good choice if you are going to go with a spinner. I don't know if this matters to you, but it's made in USA. I don't know if some people that actually makes a difference. I personally, it doesn't matter to me really. But so the back of the thing says, Thomas fishing lures have satisfied generations of successful anglers for more than 70 years. You can always rely on a Thomas lure to provide many hours fishing success and enjoyment. For best results, stream or river fishing, cast the lure slightly or directly upstream and allow the lure to flutter to the bottom. Then retrieve with the current, keeping the lure near the bottom. A stop and go retrieve generally works best. Be ready when the lure makes a swing, come across the current and upstream. This is when many strikes occur. So yeah, I mean, it's a typical spinner. Obviously they work great in streams, you know, little creeks, you know, and you would operate it, you know, with the current. I don't necessarily think you always have to go directly upstream or at an angle. I mean, I've tried everything, and I've had success in different techniques. But yeah, I mean, a spinner, what do? You cast it out, you let it drop either to the bottom, close to the bottom. I usually just try to pinpoint where they're feeding on the water column and then hone in on that area. And then usually a constant retrieve will work best. And sometimes little jerks will sometimes trigger, but the drop and flutter area is what I actually think. Stop and go retrieve, the flutter usually strikes a lot from me. But I've tried many different. I've caught fish in almost every single technique. Sometimes it just matters on the day, but this lure particularly, I only started using it not too long ago. Extreme Philly Fishing, I saw a video on him and he swears by these things. Like, he buys them up and he goes to Walmart and he'll buy like every single one. So I was like, let me give it a try, and I'm not gonna say that I had more luck with this than I have with like other spinners, but there is something I like about this spinner. It's very simplistic. It's, you know, these little like ball bearings, a little inline spinner with a relatively decent sized hook, and these hooks are sharp. These last a pretty long time, and what can I say, they do catch fish. The action on it is typical to any usually any other spinner bait, but it's so this swivel right here, this does seem to spin so easily compared to a lot of other like rooster tails and others. Like, that flutters so easily when it's moving through the water. Like I said, I would definitely use these in like a stream, like a creek, but I mean little lakes and stuff like that, especially ponds. I mean, you're gonna catch stuff in there too. I've caught a variety of sunfish, you know, crappie, different panfish variety, but these work really well for trout. The package says salmon, trout, bass, walleye, panfish, and other game fish. I've never went salmon fishing. I've never caught a walleye in my life, but I can say that during trout season, these work well. This one is like a gold/nickel color, has this little pink ball bearing right there. I don't know if that has any effect on anything, but what can I say? I catch fish on these. I would just say, you know, bring this if you do a lot of river or like stream fishing. Take this along and add it to your arsenal. Obviously, the same thing doesn't work every day, so you know, you do 10 casts. If you're not really getting any luck in a spot that you know there's obviously fish there feeding, switch it up. Switch to something else. Switch to a little mini crawfish crankbait or something else. But I do believe if you add this to your arsenal and start practicing and learning the best styles with it, and just really put it to use, you will catch fish. Anyway, if you do like these videos, please do me a favor and subscribe. I'm looking for subscribers, so if you could subscribe, that would be great. A comment would also be great as well. But anyway, I'm checking out. Hope you like this review. Please subscribe. Have a great day.